If you want something that looks like a normal bike, what are they going to do? Oh, he's going for it. He's gone for it.
This is the PVY H500 Pro, an e-bike in the style of a mountain bike. It has 21 gears and looks just like a normal bike. If you're in the market for a totally legal e-bike that can power you along with little to no effort, but also won't attract the bike thieves, then this may be the one for you.
So here I am on the PVY H500 Pro, which is a mountain bike style e-bike, which is why currently my legs are spinning around like Sonic the Hedgehog, because I'm running under no power and it absolutely totally just feels like being on a normal mountain bike. Speedo says I'm going 8.3 miles an hour, confirmed by the GPS. So I could absolutely go under my own steam. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get up to 7th gear, still no power. Never usually do this, do I? 13 miles an hour. I'm just going to go in like normal bike speed now, aren't I? It's getting a bit dark, so let's put some lights on. There we go. It's got a front light, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a rear light. Yeah, no rear light, just a rear reflector. Still no power. It's the longest I've ever done it, but it feels all right. Like I say, just like a normal bike only. Now let's put a bit of power in.
Just like the PVY Z20 Pro, there are two modes the bike can take. One allows you to use the throttle and get to around 20 miles per hour. The other is a totally legal mode.
And it is a 250 watt bike, e-bike, with a 36 volt battery. So 250 watts, that's legal. It can go above 15.5 miles an hour, but only a bit. I'm currently going 16, 18, 19, 20. There's no pedaling. No one's going to get upset about that, but you can limit it back down to 15.5 if you're worried. And you can have it so that the throttle will only work as a walk mode, meaning, well, walk mode is usually accessed by pressing down on the pedal assist button. So usually on a normal e-bike, you hold down and it'll start going forward at about or just under 6 kilometers per hour. What they've done is they've put that into the throttle, so when you turn the throttle it'll go forward at 6 kilometers per hour. Now I did actually think originally, oh, that's a good idea, that'll get you going and stuff like that. You're not meant to use it like that. It is literally meant to be for if you're walking by the side of your bike and you don't want to have to push your bike, you can pull down the throttle and it'll go forward at a legal 6 kilometers per hour. So it's not meant to get you away at the lights or anything like that, which would have been great. But with a little bit of jiggery pokery in the settings, you can change it so that if throttle works as a normal throttle. However, once you change it, it won't get you going from a standstill at all. From a standstill, there's no throttle. You have to get going using pedal assist, and once you've done that, then you can pull down the throttle. I'm going to use the left-hand side to get out of the very bottom rung of gears, and it goes up okay. It was struggling to come back down a bit. It did eventually. They're cheap gears. Oh, so I nearly got crashed into. So yeah, I like that the throttle takes you to the maximum speed. In fact, even though I'm in pedal assist 5, the throttle seems to give you a little bit more than the top pedal assist. So pedal assist 5, I am going, so no throttle, basically about 15.5. So pedal assist takes you roughly, you can see that, about 16 at a speed where no one's going to be upset with you. Well, actually 17, but no one's going to worry about 17 miles an hour. And then the throttle will get you up to 20. So that's quite nice. That's quite a nice feature, because like I say, you can disable the throttle, have it so it only works as a walk function, and then you're just in total legal mode. And I know some people do kind of worry about stuff like that, and you've got nothing to worry about basically. If someone says, well, you got a throttle, you say, well, it only goes up to 6 kilometers per hour, and they say, all right, so how fast does your bike go? And you're like, well, just about 15, 16 miles an hour. You're absolutely fine. So it's just so handy that it's giving you like a genuine, easy, legal mode that is the main mode. And then if you want to, you can put it out. The battery isn't massive, so like I say, 36 volts, 10 amp hours. That's a capacity of 360 watt hours, which isn't massive. It's not a removable battery either. It's in the body of the bike, which is why it just looks like a normal bike, rides like a normal bike, looks like a normal bike, but you've got this extra little push, which can be quite a big push really if you're going 20 miles an hour. It's all right. That is 90 kilometers, they reckon, the range of the bike.
As always, the range given by the manufacturer will be in ideal conditions with a light rider. With the pretty small battery, me weighing 100 kilograms, I was getting about 10 miles when not helping much in the top pedal assist and unlocked to full speed mode. The H500 Pro has 38 Newton meters of torque, which isn't loads and probably why they don't want to let you use the full throttle from a standstill. This also saves battery since you've got to do the work to get it going, but it is going to make the hill climb test rather difficult to get an accurate time.
3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna push it off. The throttle kicks in, right? The throttle's kicked in there. Right, okay, so it's going slow. It's not going to be one of the better ones. It's going to be one of the worst ones. Picking up a bit of speed, 10 miles an hour. I got short trousers on today for some reason. Oh, really muddy. Oh yeah, no mud guards on this bike, which just means it's not ideal just past the penis post for English weather this time of year, any time of year really. But if you know you're not going through loads of puddles, basically where we got to, second to last tree, and I'm going to call it at the lamppost.
Considering the size of the motor and the amount of torque the bike generates, the throttle-only hill climb performance is to be expected. However, since it has 21 gears, it is actually quite easy to get up big hills, providing you don't mind helping out a bit.
Let's go. Go, go, go. Yeah, okay. Right. So, off we go. Doing a bit of work. I suppose I'm currently in 15th gear. The middle cog is on the biggest one out of 3. The back cog is on the biggest one out of 7, because at the back the biggest one means a low gear, and the middle biggest one means high gear. And I'm going all right, 10 miles an hour, which is way faster than I'll be going without any power at all. Now the question is, how fast can we go pedaling as fast as we can? So let's have a look, shall we? Pedal assist 5, gear 6, gear 21. 21 is it? Yeah, 3 times 7. 22. About 24 miles an hour without trying mega hard. Yeah, around. Can't be asked. Who's upset now? Now I'm on the curb. Let us know in the comments. But yeah, it seems like a good community actually. I've had it for a while. I first rode it in a video I did about e-bike law, about speed, telling e-bikers they were wrong about keeping up with traffic. So I've had it, yeah, I've had it quite a while, and it's been all right. Read it a few times, still going all right. If you want something super fast, this isn't the one for you. If you want something that looks like a normal bike, what are they going to do? Oh, he's going for it. He's gone for it. I shall stop then. Who's that? Asda? I didn't actually see. This will get you to work. This will get you to Domino's, because there's Domino's, so obviously it's going to get you to Domino's. So front suspension is lockable, which is nice. The PVY Z20 Pro was not. It was the cheap and cheerful suspension that's always on. This can be locked by turning that dial, which it is currently actually. Hang on, it was open, okay. Oh yeah, it was open, it's quite stiff there. It does have preload on the other side, so it was already on, as you can tell. The screen's nice, colour, LED or OLED or something or other. Looks alright. You know what, actually, it's got like a road on it. That's pretty cool, that is. It looks like one of those old Tiger toy games that when you look through the binoculars. I like that. I'm gonna do the brake test, but it's wet, so it's kind of no point. They're just mechanical brakes, nothing special, so it's kind of no point, but we'll do it anyway. No rear suspension. Tyres quite big, 27.5 inches. Again, I'm getting sprayed now because it does not have mud guards, which is a shame. 20 miles an hour. It's alright. I'm not going to get off. Can't bother.
It is a shame there's no mudguards included, as I see most people using this bike to commute, and that means puddles, especially here in the UK. And you don't want to get your suit sprayed with muddy water. Not only that, but since it is a mountain bike style e-bike, some people will want to take it on the trails, where mudguards really help with, well, mud.
The thing about grip throttles, grip half twist throttles, is that it can make your hand ache a little bit after a bit. My hand's aching. Because usually I just use the throttle to get going, and then I always pretty much keep my feet going round, so I'm always using pedal assist. So although it's a nice idea to get your pedal assist level 5 going at the legal speed, I kind of wish it just give us the maximum, so I didn't have to keep holding the throttle down, because there doesn't seem to be a cruise control. So I was talking about the gears before I was rudely interrupted by myself. The gears are basically Shimano's cheapest gears. If you do watch a review and someone says, oh yeah, it's got Shimano gears, like, it's amazing. Shimano, like, they all have Shimano gears, but it depends which Shimano gears you get, and most bikes have kind of the range bottoming tawny gears. Well, this bike and also the Z20 Pro, they have the even lower no name gears, so not even tawny, just says Shimano and that's it. But they're probably about as good as tawny, to be fair. And as with tawny, as long as you adjust them, they're alright. A lot of stuff about this bike is basic. It looks nice though. It only comes in black, so Batman would like it. A bit slow for Batman, but still. But it only comes in black. The logos look pretty good. PVY. The PVY logo is pretty decent. Silly name. Do you know what it stands for? PVY. Performance Value Young. Yes, that's what PVY is. Performance Value and Young. I don't know what that means. If it's for young people or if they're a young company, not really sure. What I would say would be better than performance value and young would be performance value and yours. So PVY, if you're listening, change young to yours, because then it's like you've got performance, you've got value, and it's yours. You own it because you've bought it. Oh, it's got a bell too. There we go. It's a bell. Quick release front wheel, quick release saddle. The saddle is not too bad. I feel it a bit, as in I can feel that I've got a tiny bit of a sore ass. Yeah, it's decent, this. Decent mountain bike style e-bike. I like it. Well done, PVY. 900 euros this is. And the annoying thing is £900 as well. But it's not a bad price. Kind of sits in the middle of the range between the PVY Z20 Pro, which is what, about 600-700 or something, and then the brilliant Z20 Plus. Done a review of that and a comparison against the Engwe Engine Pro. You definitely want to check that out, because the Engine Pro is probably the budget fat tyre folding e-bike of 2022.
Now, before we do a little bit of summing up, I have to say I've been extremely impressed so far with PVY as a brand. A super cheap folding e-bike, the Z20 Pro, was great, especially for the price, and the £1,000 Z20 Plus has to be the best folding fat tyre e-bike of 2023. PVY have made a decent e-bike, but it's a shame that Brexit makes it a little bit more expensive than it should be here in the UK. €899 is a decent price, but £899 puts it in a similar price range to the PVY Z20 Plus, which is a much higher spec and much faster. In fact, it's the Z20 Plus that makes it seem a bit more expensive than it should be. Even the UK price of the Z20 Plus is a really good deal. So good, it makes you think that maybe the H500 should be a bit cheaper. If you think you might be interested in a fat tyre e-bike that goes a bit quicker but still has the options to lock it to a supposed 250 watts, then check it out. There will be a link at the end.
I mean, basically, if you want an e-bike that looks like a mountain bike, but it's going to give you a bit of a helping hand, then this is really great actually. It's good it's got the front light, shame it hasn't got a rear one, but you know, easily fixed by getting one that just straps on. Really nice screen. The only thing I'd say is the battery isn't the best. 90 kilometers is going to be a stretch, only if you're doing most of the work. But if you work, say, 5 to 10 miles away and you're willing to do a bit of pedaling, then it's great. Well, there we go then. The PVY H500 Pro. €900, £900. Pretty sure I've got a code, so check that. So you might be able to get it less. Check the description, or hopefully I've found out and I've put something down there. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video. If you're interested, then use the affiliate links below because it helps the channel. Thank you very much. Until next time, ride safe.